Hey, this is Rob with Road Dirt, and wanted to bring you a little bit of a update, I guess kind of a postscript really, to the Suzuki SV650 project series we've been doing, and the article we did about it is that thought it was more ready to go than it was. Put it up on the web after we got it running again. It's been getting calls like crazy, man. Everybody's been calling on it, wanting to come get a hold of a first gen 650 SV, and only to discover, well, really a couple of things. One, we got a title issue with it. Apparently, when I first got the bike back in 2013, 2014, went through, it had a South Carolina salvage title, went through the process of getting it street legal, running again. I talked all about that in the video. Took it to a tech inspection, a Department of Motor Vehicles place, and they passed it, man, passed with flying colors. So I sold it to that friend of mine, Noah, and he went and, took it to the DMV and got a tag for it, registered it. Been riding the heck out of it for the last 5 years. The tag gets renewed every year, no problem, only to discover when I pulled the title out to get ready to sell it to a guy that wanted to come over and see it today, that the title still said out-of-state salvage. And I'm like, what the heck? That's what this whole process was supposed to have solved back in the first place. And somebody at the DMV just neglected to type rebuilt. They just passed it on through. And, in their system, it's street legal. And yet the title says out-of-state salvage. Well, I can't have that. So I got with the owner, and he said, man, I'll pay for whatever it takes. The state really didn't apologize, although they kind of sort of took responsibility for it without naming anybody. And so they're going to send an inspector out this week who will inspect it at my house on site here. They cut the fees like in half for what it costs to do that, so I appreciate it. That means somebody knows they messed up at the state level. And then the guy, plus several others, are still kind of backlogged wanting the bike, for whoever doesn't get it, whoever chooses not to or whatever, it goes to the next one. You know how that all works on online selling of bikes and things like that. But I also discovered another little bitty problem that I'm probably, now that I've got it for a little bit longer, I'm probably going to address this as well, is that, as you can see, let's get over here, see if I can, I've got a little pan underneath it there. And I'll show you on the other side here that on that stator cover that I pulled, turns out that thing is dripping a little bit. And it's been off a couple of times. The Noah had it off, working on it a little bit, trying to replace the stator in it. I had it off to examine that and get the alternator tested. And getting it back on, of course, we think he may have overfilled it, which causes it to seep and leak a little bit. Plus the fact that it also, I think that gasket needs to be replaced. They're about 12 bucks on eBay. I've been shopping them, so while I've got it, hey, I may as well pull it back into the shed and replace the gasket. Maybe we can get a little more for it too. So anyway, that's kind of the latest on the project bike. Just wanted to give you a bit of an update. So the weather's been beautiful. Hope you've been able to get out riding. I'm riding every chance I get, even if it's to and from work. Just trying to enjoy some of this beautiful spring weather we've been having down here in the south. So this is Rob with Road Dirt, signing off once again.